this is the DJI Pocket 2. This is my newest camera and my best camera that I have right now. This is the best camera that I've ever seen for vlogging and the most compact camera that I've ever seen for vlogging. I mean, look at the size of it. It's the size of my hand, less than the size of my hand. Now you guys can see right now I have a little attachment on here, the joystick, and this thing works absolutely phenomenal. 2 taps to this this button right here and it'll automatically switch from zoom to moving the gimbal around, and the accessibility you have with these cameras are really cool actually. So you can take these off. You could call them attachments. I don't know what they're officially called, but I call them attachments. You can switch them out. Obviously there's a lot of them. I showed you guys one of them earlier. It starts off with just a regular attachment, you know, just a charging port, and that's it. I switched it to this tripod one just so I could attach it to tripods like this, or you know, my bendy tripod. That's my most used one. It's really awesome because with all the attachments, it'll give you a lot of different things that you can do with it. Now with the creator kit you get a dual handle, which makes it so you can use things like wireless microphones on it and even lav mics. Now this camera has a lot of different modes on it. You got things like time-lapse, slow-mo, hyperlapse, and motion lapse, which is really cool. But there's also a new feature on here separating it from the Osmo Action, which is the stories mode. Now if you wanted to use the stories mode for the action here that I'm filming on, you would do connect it to your phone and then run it through the stories. But on the Pocket 2, stories is built in. Now it's not exactly what you get on the cell phone. It doesn't edit and make your videos for you, but you get a lot of cool transitions. If you wanted to, you could make it spin left to right, counterclockwise or clockwise. You could zoom it in and then zoom it out, and you could, you know, make the camera go up or down. And I think it's really cool because people who are trying to make vlogs and things like that are you know, they're either adding it in post or doing it in live action, trying to get, you know, cool transitions, and this makes it a lot easier. Alright guys, so I will do a zoom test now. In 1080 60 frames per second, you can zoom 4 times, so I'll do that now. This is the 4-time zoom. It does lower the image quality quite a bit, but it's nothing that would ruin your footage completely. I mean, it's usable, but it's definitely not the best that you can have. Alright. Now we're doing the zoom capability for 2.7K at 60 frames per second. Here it is. Now that is 3 times zoom. That is what you get for 2.7K. It's good. I wouldn't say that's bad at all because it's definitely better than your 4 times zoom, but you don't get as much if you want to zoom in on certain something. Now this is 4K at 60 frames per second. Here is the 2 times zoom. This is probably your best option, but it does not get a lot of zoom. It's still usable if you're trying to get just a little bit of zoom in there and not trying to get, you know, a full on into something, but this is a 2 times zoom. Now I'm gonna go to my friend's house and I'm gonna show him this camera. I showed him my Osmo Action just a couple of months ago after I got it, and he was really amazed by it, and I think he'll like this one even more.